on YouTube and Facebook right now, and maybe even Twitch, but I don't think anybody follows me on Twitch. Hey, it's the Weather Show with Vin Crosby. A cold front coming through. Everybody's kind of heard about it. Hot today, cool the weekend. It's going to be wet this weekend. And right now, coming across the Treasure Valley is a big gust of wind. Not big, but 20, 30, some areas hitting 40 miles per hour. It's kicking up a lot of dust across the Treasure Valley. And this is going to continue moving down the valley floors. So I am going to go to my next scene, and we're going to talk about just where this front is, and it's pretty clear to see on my loop right here as it rolls on down in through the valley. So let me go and switch out of what I'm doing here, go to my next scene, and get this out of there so you can see the screen. Okay, so now you should be seeing the screen coming across the region. The green here coming in, right here across pretty much Meridian now, getting into the Flying Y. Kicking on down in towards Boise. That's the push of cooler air coming on in, and all this that you're seeing here is dust being picked up. And so it's getting real dusty out there, real breezy, and some of the observations we're seeing, gusts, not overly unbearable. They're 28 miles per hour at Nampa right now, 28 miles per hour at the Nampa Caldwell Industrial Airport. We do see a 30-mile-per-hour gust in Meridian, and not quite being registered right now at the Flying Y, but it'll be getting on through. I'm looking out my window now. I'm out living in an apartment complex by Bishop Kelly, and it's starting to kick up here, so it looks like it is going to be hitting right around the Flying Y right now and rolling east down in towards Boise. So look out for some gusts of wind coming through. Again, nothing terrible, but it's kind of obnoxious, right? 30-mile-per-hour gusts, lots of dust in the air as this push of cool air comes on through. So we have seen some higher gusts back in Canyon County, and you can see out here by Ontario. Check out this 47-mile-per-hour wind gust in Ontario, Oregon, coming on through. So a big push of cooler air moving through. The temperatures that you're seeing, 84 in the Boise area, 82, 87, and then back towards Nampa Caldwell, dropping in the low 70s and the upper 60s. That's going to be moving in our direction as we go on through. This right here is the satellite picture, and you can see as we go on down in towards the sunset hours, there's that line kind of coming on through Ada and Canyon County. So give it a second here to kind of get its act together, and now you can see that little line that's coming on in through many areas in eastern Oregon, but that's pushing the wind down the Treasure Valley floors. So much cooler conditions are coming our way with this system that's back out towards the west of our area right now. And if I go to the radar itself, not a whole lot of precipitation with this system, but a lot of dust, and that's what we're seeing being picked up here, that line coming through right there. See that right there? It kind of stretches from right there. You can't miss it. It's a little dash blue line right there coming through Ada and Canyon County. So that's the dust that's being picked up by the Doppler radar that's moving on through. Now I want to show you the rain forecast for the Northwest as we go on in towards tomorrow. And let me pull up my radar computer forecast model here. I love this thing. I'm going to go to the Northwest, and I've got the latest there, but I'm going to go into the last one because it gives me a little bit more time that it goes out, and click here. And so what we're going to see is basically the computer model forecast of what the radar is going to look like over the next couple of, say, 12, 24-hour increments. And so as this thing comes up, you can see here, we can take it frame by frame. So overnight tonight, we're seeing that first round of the front come on through right there in the middle of your screen. There's Boise right there, that dot, and then this thin line of showers. But watch how it just stalls over the area, and the rain just keeps moving on in from south to north. this going in pretty much around noontime, and we'll already have rain tomorrow. So in the morning hours, this is right around daybreak, waking up in the morning, rain showers, cool air in place, and then we see abundance of rain and showers and thunderstorms start to form on and off throughout the day. Cassie Johnson is doing she's a photographer doing a wedding just north of Shadow Valley, the golf course up there, and been kind of talking with her about the rains that are coming. And you can see it's coming in waves. Rain in the morning, a little break, and then this next line forms here in western Ada County. This goes into just in the early afternoon hours, and that line will kind of swing on through. So we will see gusts of wind with these storms, some lightning, some thunder, and then pretty good rainfall coming back up across the region as it goes, even into the overnight hours. You can see how it just keeps pinwheeling right over southwest Idaho as we go through the next couple of days here. And so the rainfall amounts will add up in spots. In some areas up in the mountains could pick up over an inch of rain. So if people going up camping, plan for real cool weather. Snow levels are going to drop to 5,000 feet. So with scattered showers possible. Matter of fact, let's take a look and see if we're going to see any snow accumulations with this model forecast. Where is my little snow accumulation? So let's check this thing out. So I'm just curious now to see if this picks up. Now there will be some, of course, in the higher elevations up there around Cascade, the Cascade Range, not Cascade, Idaho, but the Cascade Range, and some higher elevations of Idaho should get into it as well with this cold air mass moving through. So yeah, you can see some blues up there by Washington State. And then as the cold air gets in, so some good snowfall. Wow, that's interesting right there. Let's check that out. I'm going to go back to this time frame. So this is going through tomorrow night, Saturday night into Sunday morning. Yeah, there's snow on the order of 3 to 6, maybe 8 inches in the higher elevations up north of McCall, up by Riggins in those high country areas. And then the Boise foothills, we could see snow covered the foothills here. Yep, you're hearing it. Or start of June, we could have snow covering the Wahi Mountains and up there in the Boise Mountains. So if people are going camping, you want to get in touch with them ASAP, especially if they weren't really prepared. Cold rain and then snow coming down in the higher elevations. You can see up there in sections of Idaho back in the Uwais. So a tremendous amount of energy and cold air coming through. Yeah, that is getting into 2 to 5 inches of snow coming on down across the region. I'm going to check my chats here to see if we got anybody chatting up. I'm going to open it up right here. I don't know if somebody's chatting or not with me. I don't think anybody's chatting. I don't even know if I'm streaming. I don't even know if this is going out. So maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Let me go to Facebook and see if we're up there. Nope, not on Facebook. Maybe I had to hit the go live button, but it should go automatically on the Facebook. And I don't know if it's on YouTube either. This may be all for naught. This may be just me doing nothing sitting here in my room. Oh, no. So I've got two watching. All right, we got two. You're important. We like you. So I'm live on YouTube. Are we not live on Facebook? I don't know. I don't know. So let's see if we have any live. Hey, it is live on Facebook. Hey, it's there. I'm watching it live. This is remarkable. Steve Jones likes it. Thanks, Steve. My iStream chat's not there. Now it's watching me watch my live. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. Let's see if I can hear myself. There it is. I am live. This sound. All right. So back to do some weather. So thanks for listening on in. Yeah, share this video. I'm excited. I'm like a new kid in a toy store. These is like, everybody out there does this streaming stuff and they have multiple platforms. I'm learning. But yeah, so big news coming out of the weather front here, that cold front coming on through even as we speak. Let's see what that is, see if we can track it coming on into Boise now. Looks like gusts of wind still at 30 back towards Meridian. Boise Airport not showing pretty much anything here at the air terminal, but that's going to change. And yeah, maybe a lot of the winds back to the west are kind of dissipating. But we did see that gust of wind at 30 miles per hour back across Meridian. 90 degrees here, 76 degrees in Nampa right now. This Ridge Crest, the golf course, 73 degrees. And down at the Nampa Municipal Airport, down by the Warhawk Museum, 77 degrees. So yeah, front's coming on through. I don't see much going on outside my window with the leaves bouncing around, so maybe that gust has stalled a little bit coming on down the Treasure Valley floors. But I love this satellite picture. And let me show you what the computer forecast model's doing. So this is... There you go, 18Z, the latest model hasn't come out, but yeah, this 12 column here, 12Z, right down in through there, so 41% chance of rain, and then all day tomorrow. We get a high of 65, you know where that high comes from? It comes from midnight tonight, all right? So it's going to be midnight tonight, we get the high temperature. All day tomorrow, temperatures in the 50s to maybe 60 degrees, that's it. The winds won't be terrible tomorrow, but I think tomorrow night as we get a secondary push of cold air that comes on through, we see northwest winds here and knots around 12, maybe 18 knots. So you're talking about 15 to maybe 25, 30 miles per hour winds. And look at that low temperature. That's 44 degrees Sunday morning and a high in the low to mid 50s, maybe squeezing out 57. So tremendous amount of cold air coming on through. And if you're just tuning into the stream, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go back to the radar here. And so I've been tracking a little push of wind coming down the Treasure Valley floors here with you tonight. Winds gusting up to around maybe between 25, and I've seen some as high as the mid and upper 40s back towards Ontario, the airport. That will kind of dissipate that wind with all the dust. And then we'll see the temperatures drop and gusts of maybe 25, 30 coming on in through Boise. But 90 degrees around the Flying Y right now. And then the upper low to mid 80s. And then the dust coming on through and the cooler temperatures where it's in the 70s back towards Canyon County right now. So that's what we're tracking. The radar is a live feed there right behind me. And so not a lot of precipitation. And what we're seeing is just specks being picked up by the radar. It's very sensitive and it picks up dust. And in some times it can pick up swarms of bees if it's in what we call clear air mode. So very sensitive radar, and we love it because it shows us where the rain and snow is going. But if you're just tuning in, this was a loop I did earlier showing the rain over the next couple of days. So I slowed it down, and there right in front of us, I'm going to go in for a closer look here for you. Show you, Boise's right here, that dot, and then you can see the county outline, Canyon County right here, and then there's Ada County, you get up to Boise County, Gem County, and the rain's coming on in early tomorrow morning, and then they just keep on coming. So right now we're seeing a little front push on through, and then tomorrow morning, that's early in the morning, and then during the afternoon we'll see some reds and orange pop up as these lines of heavy showers and maybe thunderstorms push on through, and then another push of cooler air comes through tomorrow night into Saturday, and that's when we'll start to see snow fly and the accumulations. So here, if you go down to the bottom chart of this snow accumulation map. Oh, am I on the wrong map so you can't even see anything? I'm showing you all this stuff. And I didn't do the... Come on, Crosby. What are you doing? I mean, now I'll go back. Well, now we'll do the snow thing. So, and then I'll go back to the radar that I told you about but didn't show you. I'm seeing some winds out the window now, so maybe this dust front, little gust fronts come on through. So this is snow accumulation, folks. So that's one into that light powder. You get into the green, you get 3 inches of snow. You get up into the yellows, you get 6 to 8 inches of snow. And with that, if I go back here and bring up and then put that into the loop and slow it down for you, and then come on over here. So this is where we'll start to see going into Saturday night into Sunday morning, Boise right in front of you. Now you start to see some snow accumulation light getting into the higher elevations, but the snow levels come crashing down late Saturday night and Sunday, and now we're starting to see the yellows and the oranges come through. That was kind of anti-dramatic or anticlimactic. So let me go just back to that last map. Right here with all the snow coming on through. The time of this is right around daybreak on Sunday morning. So Saturday night into Sunday morning. Go in for another closer look for you. So there's Boise right there in the middle of your screen, that dot. There's Canyon County, Gem County. These are the mountains. That's Bogus Basin, getting to maybe 4 inches of fresh snow. June, early June. After a day where it was in the 90s to near 100, it is going to snow in the mountains. And when you wake up Sunday morning and look to the foothills, you will see snow-covered mountains. It's going to be, I think, impressive with the green, because usually it's brown and snow-covered mountains. It's going to be plush green and this white snow-covered mountain early Sunday morning. And then look up here by McCall, going on up towards Gem County, Valley County. There's some greens and yellows in the higher elevations there, up around Brundage and getting up to the higher elevations of McCall. So back greens and yellows, 4 to 8 inches of snow in the higher elevations. My good friend Marcia is going to be up there. They're going to have a good old time. She likes talking about snow. Around Baker City in the mountains, LeGrand, Pendleton, those higher elevations. Snow. I was just fly fishing back out around Silver Creek, gorgeous weather. Now Baldy over there in Sun Valley is going to have snow on it Sunday morning. Snow, heavy snows. Look at the oranges over here by Oregon in the higher elevations of the Cascades. So there's some reds, and that's about a foot of snow. Don't you love it? Northern Nevada getting into the snow. Saturday night, traveling down through Jordan Valley, you may run into snow showers. Phenomenal. And now I'll go back to the radar. And so this is the radar loop that I talked about like it was there, and there was nothing there because I forgot to push the right button. Now we see throughout the day tomorrow numerous showers and storms, and then tomorrow night, that's where the snow comes. So right now we've got a little bit going on. By daybreak tomorrow, right about here, rain. And then more rain. And then another line of rain. And then a break. And then showers and thunderstorms with heavy rains. Cooler air coming in throughout the night, and the rains just keep on coming. As a matter of fact, let's go and take a look and see some rainfall totals. What a concept, huh? Rainfall totals. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Should be total accumulated precipitation. Look at all this cool weather information here. Love it. There's the wind speed, pressure, precipitable water. There's our snow, total accumulation snowfall, total accumulation precipitation. That's what we're looking for. Boom. Here it comes. Years of calculus, years of college, to learn sound effects like boom. All right, so this is the precipitation, and I'm just going to stop it because I'll keep the loop going because it's fun to watch. And then I'm going to bring it down here to show you what we're talking about. So this is like rain total liquid precipitation, so not counting snow. So like 1/100th of an inch, you get into the blue, 1/10 of an inch, you get 1/4 of an inch in this lighter blue, 1/2 inch in the light blue. Then once you get into green, it's an inch. Now the models overdo precipitation like this, so we usually divide it by half to get a little bit of an estimation. But you can see there's a lot of moisture coming our way. So starting tomorrow morning, we'll start to see Ada County getting a little bit of precipitation, and then the blues come in, and then you can just see the rains just pick up in intensity during the afternoon, and we get up into that 1/2 inch. So the greens, remember, are an inch. We divide that by 2, so maybe a 1/2 inch of rain coming on through. Pretty impressive little wet, cool system coming on through. So not going to be a pleasant weekend. Camping, I'm just concerned about people going up to the high country and getting caught off guard by this, especially by the cold and the snow, hypothermia, that sort of thing. Very dangerous situation. I'm believing going in towards Saturday night and Sunday for folks going up there and just, getting winter-like cold and snow. And it could be very dangerous. So if you can get in touch with loved ones, just make sure they're totally prepared. Of course, the majority of them have the vehicles, so maybe that's a good thing. Keep warm. But yeah, that's an impressive little push of precipitation there. So what I'm going to do is go again to the last frame, and I think it's right there. And so if I go and do, some estimation there, so you can see there's a good swath of blues and light blues, and even the up there the powder blue before the green. And that powder blue before the green is between a 1/2 inch and an inch of precipitation. So you're looking probably between 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch of precipitation in many locations. And that's a good swath right through Ada County there. And then back up in Gem County. Oh, back where Cassie's going to be doing the wedding. Not fun there. That's like up around a 1/2 inch to an inch. And so, it could get over 3/4 of an inch of precipitation there. Notice it's dry here. This is going to be mainly southwestern and western areas of Idaho getting a lot of the precipitation. And then up here in the high country, there's, even some yellows popping up. And that gets you up to like the 2 to 3 inch amounts of precipitation. But again, divide that by 2. And that'll give you a better estimation of rainfall amounts in the region. So we got a lot of good things. Let's talk about that wind. Now I'm just into this. Now I'm just going on through everything. So let's talk about a 10-meter wind. That's pretty close to the surface. This will give you an idea of the wind speeds that we'll be talking about. And with the cool rain and you get a little bit of wind, it's going to feel kind of cool. Refreshing compared to today. As yours truly was running through the parking lot of Best Buy. All right. Yeah, so we're getting some good gusts coming through now. So here's the current little wind situation we got going on. And you can see, I'm going to slide it over there. There's Boise right there, Ada County, Canyon County. So those are those higher winds there. The wind speeds, when you get up into the greens and the yellows, it's about 15 to 20 miles per hour. Orange is 25. It's when you get in the purple and the white and that stuff and the blues, that's where it's real dangerous stuff. But as I put this into motion, and you can see that's what we have going on right now, coming across the region. So that's what we're feeling, that gust of wind coming on through. Notice how it lightens up. Also notice there's some reds and oranges there down on Jordan Valley. We see a lot of the winds kind of diminish, though, during the day tomorrow and overnight tonight. And then when the push of rain and then that secondary push of cool air comes through, which is like right here, which is it's around noontime tomorrow. And now we start to see some northwest winds and getting up into that green and light green again. That's not a whole lot of wind, but you get the gist. Oh, there's some, look at that down by Salt Lake City. There's some thunderstorms there, so that's 45, maybe some 50-mile-per-hour gusts popping in there, racing across Salt Lake City, East Idaho. Some pretty good purples in there, 45 miles per hour. So that's going to be some powerful, probably some thunderstorms. And then when the storms kind of come through here, we see a little pulse. So see these yellows and oranges kind of pop up across southwest Idaho again, right in through here where my mouse is. That's Ada County, Canyon County. Now as I put this into motion, here we see those bursts of wind with the showers and storms come through. Let's see if we get any good pulses. No. We're not looking at any damaging wind situations, just cold wind. At this point, going into the overnight hours, you get that 15 to 35 mile per hour wind and temperatures in the 40s. Woohoo! It's going to be chilly stuff. Going to be chilly stuff. All right. Let's go check out. You know what? Let's go check out that tropical storm Cristobal. I'm just on a roll right now. Thanks for hanging on. You're watching the Weather Show at Vin Crosby live stream. If you haven't subscribed to YouTube, please do. But this is a great satellite. I can go back to the east. Look at that. There's the world right now, folks. You got the whole world in your hands. So there it is. It's a tropical storm Cristobal. This thing won't zoom nice. So not very organized. To get hurricanes, you need 80-degree water temperatures and higher. And right now, the temperatures are right around the upper 70s to low, maybe mid-80s of water temperatures in the Gulf of Mexico. And so now we're starting to see a little bit better organization of the clouds coming on through. I'm going to go back a couple more images. Let's go back 24 images, see if we can get some smoothness here of the loop as it loads. And so now you can see a little bit more of the convection, the thunderstorms, the white right in through here popping up. Come on, Crosby, you don't zoom that way. And then you can see Florida and Louisiana. There's New Orleans and Florida. There's the bright lights in the peninsula of Florida around Disney World. And I believe this thing will let me draw. So I'm not going to draw. I'm going to get real obnoxious. So yeah, the center of circulation down here, getting out over the open waters of our tropical storm. The hurricane center brings it straight north. I did my Indian Rider Radio podcast that aired today, and I believe it's going to wobble a little bit west now. The hurricane center is pretty succinct, though. They don't think it's going to go west of this line. We'll stick with them. They're the pros, right? The pros from Dover. But clearly you can see these showers and storms firing up here, going all the way back across the Gulf Coast. See that wide range? All that is going to move to the north. That was bad. All right, north. There's a better arrow. And so all these areas from the Louisiana coast back through the peninsula of Florida, even into Florida, are going to see tremendous rainfall. And some of our heaviest flooding situations in history have been because of tropical storms making landfall and getting hung up down in the southeast. And so that's what we have to look out for in the southeastern United States. So that's kind of the latest on Cristobal. Tropical storm Cristobal, not forecast to become a hurricane, but a strong tropical storm with wind speeds getting up over 50 miles per hour to 65 miles per hour. Then you get the storms coming on shore, and so then you get maybe tornadoes popping up, and we got to watch out for that too for folks and friends and family who live down in Florida and down in the southeast. I have many down there, so hopefully you're watching. But a lot of rain coming your way. Clear drawings, mouse draw off. And you can see that beautiful sun set across the United States. So back out in the west, we are watching this system here. If you've watched me on TV for years, I've always talked about the speckled clouds out over the Pacific Ocean. That's cold air coming in. That's a good indication there of speckled cloud cover and indicating the cold air coming over the water. So this system, the jet stream's kind of doing one of these numbers right now. It's going down in through here, and then just takes an abrupt north turn like that and goes up like that. So there's your jet stream coming in there. And what's going to happen is this system here, this is going to take over. This X marks the spot with that spin, and then this is going to kick right on into the northwest, and that's where the pool of cold air is going to come into play. And then when you get all the energy that's in place here, that's why we see a lot of turbulence in the atmosphere. You get a lot of warm air mixing with cold air. It's kind of like a hot cup of coffee. Everything goes haywire when you put the cream in there. That's what's going on in the atmosphere right now. Pretty cool stuff. All right. So that's all I got for you. I've basically have been rambling, and I think, boom, I'm done there. Figuring it out. We're figuring it out together. Let's see if my chat's working. See if anybody is on the track. Oh, I do have some chats. Yeah. Hi, William. I see you. Hey, William. William is like, he's like a Vin Crosby junkie, and I appreciate him. He's been following me since the beginning. In Caldwell, too, that's right. And Tammy, what does the snow accumulation near Grangeville look like? My brother and his family live south of Grangeville, near Snow Haven ski area. Let's go. Let's go find out where Grangeville, what it looks like. All right. Grangeville. I want Grangeville, Idaho. Snow accumulation around us. So they live down by Mount Idaho. All right. Yeah, let's go check out. See what the snow accumulation is around Mount Idaho and Grangeville. So, of course, the banana belt there, but you can see right up in here around Grangeville. I'm going to zoom in. Snow accumulation. So right up and through here, we are looking. I want to make sure I'm in the right spot. Oh, I don't have my map switched again. I am just not doing. Let me switch my map, and then I'll. Get to the Grangeville forecast. So, boom, there. Pick that back. There's Grangeville there, and wind and snow. Precipitation. There's the snow. So this is what I was looking for, and so right around Grangeville, in the higher elevations, which would be right in through here, depending on their elevation, but they should see, say if they're 4,000, 5,000 feet, they could get around 5-6 inches of snow up to there, depending on their elevation, but definitely going to see enough white stuff to make a snowball, make a snowman, maybe take the kids sledding when they wake up Sunday morning, so there you go. I love this. Oh, they're up. So they're up at 5,400 feet. Yeah, so definitely around 6 to 10 inches, 6 inches of snow, Tammy. So I appreciate you watching. Another big supporter following the weather show with Vin Crosby. That's my YouTube. And I just love this platform. I love the interaction. Love the interaction. So that was off of. I wonder why my Facebook chats aren't popping up. So Tammy and William, you're both on YouTube. Anybody out there on Facebook, huh? I know I'm broadcasting on Facebook. Oh, I see some comments now on Facebook. Got an echo. I figured that. You know what? Sorry about the echo. I think I figured out what that was before. Now I forgot. Kicking, maybe the echo's gone. I don't know. South Boise. There you go, David Hunter checking in. The Killer Bees. Like it. Too many tabs. Don't be a hater, David. Come on, man. I've got 6 comments. I'm looking at my comments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, maybe that was it. All right. Thanks. I see Audra's tuned in. Thanks, Audra. And yeah. So I think I'm done now. I'm real tired. It's 10 o'clock. I got to work tomorrow. Cool and wet. Out at the old Best Buy. So this is, I'm going to refresh this. I think this is the radar here. And that line now has come through. I see this thin line right here where my mouse is. So that's the dust being kicked up. So let's go to our observations here. Yeah, so there you go. There you go. 76 degrees now in Boise. 32-mile-per-hour wind gusts at the airport. 26 out here by the Flying Y. So not a big push of wind by any stretch, but dust and low visibilities. Still, you can see what that front is. What it says down Simcoe Road, the Eisenman interchange. The front is not even there yet, so it's kind of going right down in towards Mountain Home, where it's 82 degrees, 86 degrees. Look at the Air Force Base, still 90 degrees down around the Mountain Home Air Force Base. So it is coming your way, and looks like we got a gust of wind out here in Hawaii. 39-mile-per-hour gust of wind. So that's going to continue moving on down. And then back here, oh, look at all this gust. This is great stuff. So we got 37-mile-per-hour wind gusts and a 53 now back towards Ontario. So that's a good gust of wind right there, 53 miles per hour. I like that. Let's see how much. Make sure I got the right screen up. I do. Yeah, so Ontario, the big winner, they've had a 56-mile-per-hour wind gust. They had visibilities go down, of course, with the haze and dust. And now 44 and 46-mile-per-hour wind gusts, 53 in the wind gust category. High temperature of 96 degrees there today. What did Boise get up to today? Let's see what our final high temperature was. What do we got? Survey says there's a gust of 32. 95 looks like we topped out at. So it felt a lot hotter than that. I'm not sure. That's the airport. Maybe the Weather Service, their official temperature is a little different. But yeah, there you have it. So some good cool air coming in. And then back towards the west. Check out some of these cooler temperatures back towards the west. I mean, we're talking 40s, 50s. If I come out here by Portland, it's 57 degrees. Salt Lake City, seeing some cool air. But the big push of cold air looks to be Saturday night. So I'm going to do this again tomorrow night. To track snowfall. That'd be fun. A lot of wind out here in the west with this big old storm system moving on through. So that's what we got going on. Fun times. Oh, I'm hearing pretty good wind out my window now. So now it's kicking through. Y'all must be hearing a rumble and rustling. So Facebook Messenger post not posting, unfortunately, on my real thing. I'm wondering why. So there's still a YouTube and echo. What the heck was that? Oh, I know what it is. Watch this. I'm going to fix it right now. It's my stupid audio settings. I gotta turn the audio settings. I've got the audio settings not set up here. Microphone privacy settings. That's what it is. I apologize for the echo. So choose that, microphone access is on, the microphone for this device. Access is on, no I want. I apologize. Let me find my Allot desktop apps use microphone. So let me. I figured this out before, and I don't know why. Maybe it's on OBS. Audio. There it is. So I gotta turn the desktop desktop audio off. So that would be there. Just gonna change them all. Mic auxiliary. Those are all disabled. All right. So do you hear an echo now? Do we hear an echo now? Anybody out there? Let's see if I hear an echo. I guess I can hear myself. Do I hear an echo now? Do I hear an echo now? Oh, it's totally off. Is it totally off? Hello? Totally off? Oh, there it is. Is there an echo now? No, it's an echo. Oh my goodness. I know it's a setting, a mic setting, and I did it before, and I apologize. I'm just too tired to think. All right, well, microphones setting, I think it was. There's a setting a mic that's on. I have to turn it off. And it's not there. Okay. So that's currently in use, and then that microphone's there. Now it should be back on. Check 1 2 1 2. Hello. Now it should be back on. There you go. And no echo. Check 1 2 1 2. Hello. And there's no echo. What the heck did I do? And there's no echo. What the heck did I do? All right. Well, I think we solved some things together, kids. I appreciate y'all. Now where's my face? All right. Well, I think we solved some things together, kids. I appreciate y'all. Where's my Facebook page? It's going on forever. It's never going to end. I'm losing my stinking mind, y'all.
It's going on forever. It's never going to end.
Yay! Still an echo on YouTube.
Losing my stinking mind, y'all.
Still an echo on YouTube.
Yay! Still an echo on YouTube.
Oh, I think this is it. There it is. So I'll turn this off. And now you should just hear me. And let me see what's going on in the old YouTube world. Oh, no echo at all. Well, that's cool. We did it. We're figuring it out together. It's only taking me 10 minutes. Sweet. Thanks, Tammy. Thanks, Brandon. Thanks for checking in. Very cool. Very awesome. All right, so now that we figured everything out, I am going to go. If I don't go to sleep, I am going to be exhausted tomorrow. But there you go. Big changes coming. That was the weather show with Vin Crosby here on YouTube. Tell your friends and family. I appreciate you all for subscribing. This has been such a journey. And the streams. Who else do we have out there in the Facebook world? Look, I saw Rick Dixon out there. So get this. So is this young Rick Dixon? It is. So this dude, grew up with him on Mathewson Street in Rhode Island. We used to play together as kids, sleep over, all that stuff, stay in touch, right? He goes and has himself like a mild heart attack. Goes for a checkup. He's back good as new. Amazing. So good to hear that, Rick. That's awesome. Your mom and dad, family, brings back a lot of memories. Lots of memories. All right, and let's go to my feed here and see where. And then we have some other cool stuff going on. All right, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in, and just watch out for the rain and the cold air in the mountains. That's going to be it. Folks camping. I can't wait, to be honest. Waking up Sunday morning, June, seeing snow-covered peaks just outside of Boise. Fantastic. It's going to be wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Be sure you can catch me on a podcast, Indian Rider Radio. Curtis Sawyer, my dude. It's got a great podcast. It's like worldwide now, and motorcycle enthusiasts are loving it. And he's giving away a helmet. So if you know anybody who just likes really good interviews and then wants to hear like a weekend weather forecast and see how accurate I am across the country, you can always check that out. And now that I have this live streaming thing going, it is on. It is on like donkey. I'm going to have some fun with this because it's really easy, real simple to do. It's not as hard as I thought, and I'm just scratching the surface with my software. So it's all good, all good. And the echo's gone. Still have no idea what I did to get rid of the echo. Maybe I just got to slide that thing on and off. Maybe that's it. But thank you. Have a great night, everybody. Be safe. God bless.